Okay, we should now be live here with some Gran Turismo Sport again. At least we know this one works, unlike GT6. But yeah, this week, or this stream I should say, basically just going to, well, hop online. Haven't really got a complete plan. We'll hop into some lobbies, potentially even do a sport mode race. I'll check what times they're on, see if we can fit one in, and generally just, well, have a kind of final bit of gameplay on GT Sport, because I know I haven't played it for a while, but this probably is going to be the last time I'm going to play it for a while as well, with GT7 coming out on Friday, which I will of course be streaming. That'll be the same time as tonight's stream, but on Friday night, if anyone wants to tune in for that. I know a lot of people have already played it, and we've got all the reviews and stuff out there, but I will be streaming it a lot once it's out, and will potentially be making my own review a couple of weeks down the line, as well as some other bits, so yeah, plenty of GT7 content coming as soon as that is out on Friday. But yeah, it is now installed as well, by the way, if you're wondering. On Wednesday it wasn't quite installing itself, but it should now all be good. We'll of course be playing it on the PS4, don't have a PS5, but yeah, very excited to play that on Friday. Right, anyway, I was going to check sport mode, wasn't I? I'll check what time the races are on. I think they're kind of... It's been a long time since I've done this. I think they're kind of all the time, basically. I think. Oh. Right. 7:20. Okay, so the Yaris race isn't for another 20 minutes. It's Group 4 at 10 past. We probably won't do this straight away anyway, but we'll come back and look at that. I should probably start with something a bit more relaxed than a sport mode race. But yeah, if anyone watching has any car or track combinations they want me to run in single player, or any suggestions of which lobby to join, at some point I might set up a lobby, because these all appear to have basically one person in them. Race every 5 minutes at Monza Group 3. Are there any that are just... There's not a lot of people on here, I'll be honest. Free run. Nürburgring Tourist? Sure. I mean, that's probably quite a relaxed start. Hello Crazy Crib, thanks for joining the stream. Good to see you here. Bit of a relaxed one tonight, just sort of giving Gran Turismo Sport a bit of a send-off, hopefully. Because it's, yeah, be the last time I'll play for a long, long time, probably with 7 coming out. Can't wait for Friday. It's going to be very exciting playing that for the first time. What do you reckon? It's supposed to be road cars only. Do you think they'll accept a GT40? Maybe not. What do we want? Sort by category. Basically we want road cars, which will be all the way down. I suppose Group X technically isn't a road car, if we're being picky about this. Let's not take anything too high performance to start off with. It's probably not actually that bad. What's a good Nürburgring-y sort of car? N200's a bit slow. 2 days, yep. Can't wait. It's a shame people have already kind of played it. I think the embargo's lifted, hasn't it? So a lot of people have put up reviews and content on it. This stuff's all quite slow. Something like that's probably not too bad a choice. Got a brown Porsche. There's so many. I'm completely lost in this car list. It's been so long since I've played. Let's just pick something not too fast that I quite like to begin with. So we'll go with a... Sure, let's go with the V8 Vantage. Don't know why it's grey. Put that off, we don't need that. Right, let's go. It should just be a tourist and Farton, yeah. Straight out. Oh, hello everyone. There appears to be many, many people here. Well, Shmee just did a leap over a cone in his Ford GT. Right, let's go. I'm not waiting for them lot. You're going to play both to make a comparison? Oh, wow. I thought they were supposed to pass on that side. I'm not checking my mirrors very well. I also take it all of these are modified, because they should not be that fast in comparison to an Aston. I realise I have indicators as well, so I should probably be looking in the old mirrors. I mean, I suppose technically I'll be playing it first and making a comparison if I eventually get a PS5. Actually, it's quite helpful being slightly in the dark, because the headlights coming up behind is a very useful indication to get out of the way. I will find something a little bit more competitive maybe after we've done a lap of this, just because a sort of relaxed drive is not necessarily the most interesting thing to watch. Well, if you count going quite sideways around some corners in an Aston Martin as relaxed. Same apart from graphics and loading time. That will make quite a big difference though, to the feeling of the game. I know the content itself is the same, it'll have the same cars, same tracks, but that is kind of the whole gameplay experience, the graphics and the loading times. Seems to be a lot of cars that have crashed for a tourist day. I mean, I did also knock a barrier slightly, and now I've done that. Oh yeah, and the haptics of the controller, of course. I'm interested to see what those are like, actually, once I eventually get one. Depends though, I'll watch some reviews and stuff of it, because if it's not much different on the 5, I know it's better, but... unless it's miles better, it might not even be worth it, because that will in the end be the only game I'd be buying it for. Okay, believe it or not, I'm going to get worse from this point onwards on this lap because I don't know it as well, even though I've crashed a lot in that bit. Well, small scrapes on the barrier, they're not crashes, it doesn't count. What's this thing telling me about my stream? Something's upset. Not enough video. Looks fine. Let me know if the frame rate suddenly drops or anything. YouTube's telling me there aren't enough frames. Looks fine, though. A lobby with organised cones. The cones are everywhere. It'll be easy and get harder. Yeah, no, that's we want it. We don't want it too difficult at the beginning, but yeah, as long as it does get challenging fairly quickly. I don't want the early licenses to be, well, maybe the first one not too bad, but I want all of them to be somewhat challenging. So hopefully they don't take too long making it harder, but yeah. Sounds like a good way to do it. And then people who sort of hop on when it's new and don't carry on playing don't get to the difficult bit. And those of us that want to keep playing and have more of a challenge have that option. Right, anyway. Oh no. Forgot about that. Well, I didn't. I just forgot it was... Didn't think we were there. Car parks seem to be full of trucks and vans. I don't think they're going to do very well around here. Got an F40. Right. That's probably enough Nordschleifer. Shall we get out of here? Goodwood Tractor. Trouble is nobody's in these. I think we might have to just sort of go straight into sport mode, actually. Because these aren't... If there's anything that's vaguely soon. Oh, the Yaris is in 3 minutes. Emotional red. That sounds like a good colour. Oh, people who played the PS4 version think the loading time's the same as Sport. That's interesting, because this really isn't too bad. So I'm happy with that. Be interesting to see how much faster PS5 is, but that sounds good. Have I got time to do a qualifier? Probably not. This will be fun though. I haven't been in sport mode for years. Might have to get back into it a little bit on 7. I've never been hugely competitive online on here, but yeah. They're always fun, these Race A1 makes are always brilliant. That's all I can put on. Okay, it's short brands. Fun fact, that carbon fibre on the roof is carbon fibre, but for reasons there's a carbon fibre decal on top. Actually, I don't think there is. That looks like chopped carbon. But basically they put a carbon fibre weaves sticker to hide the chopped carbon. I think. PS5 is next to nothing loading times, yeah. Imagine it would be better. Overpriced petrol. Hello, Mr. Wi-Fi. How is your PC situation? And hopefully you haven't got faster at DRS practice. Oh, this is brilliant. It barely slides. Oh, and it shouldn't. It's all-wheel drive. But... Oh, that's not fast. getting sent to them tomorrow. I always think my game's crashed when that happens. That's it loading into the race. The AI will be similar to Sport. Is this until they add their Sophie system? Yeah. It'd be nice to have a little bit more difficulty. Because the AI in this game are... well, not up to very much. Okay, at least I'm sub 1 minute, otherwise that would have been quite an embarrassing time, especially since I'm B rated apparently. How am I B driver rated? Oh no, yeah, my driver rating was B and my sportsmanship was S for ages. My sportsmanship appears to have dropped to A. You haven't done it. That's good news. That is very good to hear. As will I. I probably won't do any during the week. Well, during the rest of the week. That practice went well. Many Yaris... no. Yarises? Yarai. Yarai. Many Yarai. Yarais. Yari. Yes, more than one Yaris is a Yari, definitely. Warm-up complete. Now time to see how terrible I am against actual people in an actual race. I suppose apart from the campaign mode, the AI are a bit useless anyway in a modern game. Because everyone just races online. Apparently the red cars aren't all that fast. They're all sort of towards the back. Also, people are all very boring. They've all gone with black or white. He's gone into reverse. That's an interesting race strategy. Would not recommend. So to this 3 wide on red cars. Oh, 7 laps. This is going to be brilliant. He's gone over there. Toyota lawn mowing. Wait, no, that's Honda's. And he's gone off badly. Up to 5th, not bad going. Hi Jamie Lopez, thanks for joining the stream. Oh yeah, I can't wait. Yeah, no, I can't wait for Friday. Oh, it's going to be brilliant. Well, I hope it's going to be brilliant. Whoa. We're okay, it's a rally car. It's designed to do that. Can I have a shout out? Isn't that essentially what just happened? Alright, get this corner right this time. Oh no. Got a track limit penalty, that's going to automatically slow me down as well, which is the system now. That is a pain. Don't know why YouTube's still complaining about frame rates, that's very irritating. We might have to do this Yaris race again, actually. Just because it is quite fun. And I want to do better than this. I've got a penalty though, so he is going to come straight back past. He must know I've got a penalty. Somehow he hasn't come past. Oh, where are you going? There was never a gap there. I'll take 5th, given how far back I qualified. But we might be able to... gain one more. I think 3rd's too far gone. Oh no. According to a review in the PS5 version, every car will feel different. That sounds unlikely, I have to say. I mean, maybe there will be slightly lower refresh rate and the graphics won't be quite as good, but in the handling itself, surely there won't be a difference. Final lap, I'm not sure we're going to get him. Not unless he makes a big mistake. I mean, that is a mistake. I have gained on him a lot in that lap, but I don't think it matters. Everyone's spinning. Well, that was quite a fun race. Gained some places, which is good. Hopefully improved sportsmanship rating. I've got a red dot, which means... Oh, right, I had one penalty, didn't I, for cutting the corner. That is what that indicates, I think. But yeah, not bad. I think we should have another run at that. That was quite fun. If you try to brake whilst going too fast, you'll feel resistance in the triggers. Interesting. Sounds a little bit strange. Oh, we'll get a daily workout spin thing after the next one as well. Do I have to go out and then launch back in again? Is that how this works? 40. Yeah. Well, that's like... Right, okay, let's go and have a look at mileage exchange or something while we're waiting. Don't want to hop into that too early. Were these all here last time? No. Because I bought everything that was in here last time, I think. That's true, maybe we need to respray some cars. And put some wheels on and stuff, do some mods. Because that'll be an interesting comparison actually, because there's a lot of new customization in GT7. So if we play about with some bits in here, actually I can show you the tuning system as well for anyone who's not familiar with it. Because it's quite bad. Well, basic. Okay, we have everything we want. I have that alpha. Just like in real life. Is there more resistance in the brake if you're going faster? Is that how that works? I guess so. Guess that makes sense. Yeah, we'll find out. Sounds interesting. Right, maybe we should... Actually, this car... Oh, you have to save it and apply it. It's a weird system, isn't it? Basically... No, let's pick a... All. So we want big flake? No, big flake's too much. I think I want small flake. Or have we got just metallic? Ah, real car paint. McLaren orange. See, this is interesting. Paint it in Ferrari colour. I do like that. That's the colour that came in. Heat blue. Ultraviolet's off a classic muscle car. Oh. Candy metallic. As much as I would like to paint it purple, I'm not sure it actually suits the car. That I actually quite like. Dark candy metallic. Ooh. I'll tell you what, actually. British Racing Green or something would be cool. What's liquid metallic? No, that's horrible. That's not very nice either. Matte metallic. Surely that's not a possible combination. Small flakes has some nice blues and greens, actually. I feel like the Vantage fits a blue better. Let's go with the... I realise the race is getting ever closer. Yeah, I think that's actually my favourite there. Then you have to save, don't you? This is all a bit of a pain. Upload a completed design. Yes, let's do that. Right. That looks good, actually. Hi Customs, thanks for stopping by for our final Road to Gran Turismo 7 stream. Hope you're well. Right, what other cars? We've got 4 minutes till the race. Maybe I should not. Which car shall I respray next? That's actually a good question. Probably a road car of some sort. I'm not making a race livery. Any suggestions? Yeah, I'll take any suggestions of any cars you've seen here. I will go and do the next race, but if anyone has any cars they'd like me to paint up next time, just plain colours and stuff. And I will also go into the tuning after we've done the next race. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm very excited for Gran Turismo on Friday, so... And some of the Forza cars in the latest update are looking good as well, so it's all good. Right, let's see if we can do a little bit better. Right, what did we... Oh, there's two. Let's try a different colour for variety. No point qualifying with 3 minutes, I don't think, is there? Would I improve it? Possibly, because I've learnt the course a bit better now. Sure, I think I've got time for one lap. Got traction off. Why has it put it back on again? You stupid game. Nearly 2 years since GT7 was announced, really? Wow. It's been a long time since 2D Silicon was announced, to be honest, and that's not coming out for a little while. Horizon 5 was kind of announced and came out all quite quickly, didn't it? Right, 56 seconds to beat. Yeah, I can't believe it. I can't believe how long it's been since Gran Turismo 6 either. Hasn't it been 9 years? Since the last sort of proper Gran Turismo in the series. I know Sport's a good game, it's just not a classic Gran Turismo. That's a corner cut. I've played so much Forza Horizon that I haven't actually driven any circuits for such a long time, real circuits. I know we did this one 5 minutes ago, but generally. Trouble is, I think it'll load me in before I get to the end of the next lap. Oh, and I'm going to be forced to slow down. Okay, that's kind of out of the question, doing another one then. But yeah, it's hard to believe that it's there already, that we're going to be playing it. Well, some people are already playing it. Yeah, at least it's a track I'm vaguely familiar with. It is a lot of fun. Usually I don't like the short layout like that, but in something like a Yaris, That's probably better than doing the full circuit. Ah. My time didn't improve and I'm now the slowest car on the grid. Excellent. Last to first challenge. Here we go. Not everything will be available in the menu in the start. We had that in, was it GT5 or GT6? Where stuff was locked, but yeah, that's all good. We'll unlock some stuff as we go through. I am going to watch a couple of reviews and things before I play, so I'll probably have had some spoilers before I start, but I'm not too worried about that, to be honest. As long as I get to play it on Friday, I really don't mind. Okay then. That's how you do a warm-up. Here we go. Starting even further back than last time. I'm that one at the back flashing the light. Oh, everyone's flashing. I put my hazard lights on. Did that work? It did. That indicator. That indicator. Oh no, it's still on. Why is everyone swerving? We're all in the same car and we're all launching slowly. I'm actually going to have a better line out here. A lot of these. Whoa! Okay. Get through the chaos without hitting anyone. All the red cars are back there. It's interesting, all the most aggressive drivers seem to have gone for the red and crashed immediately, which is the colour I went for last time. Oh, it's... Oh no. That was... right. We're on the outside of that mess. You recommend I start with the B license? I'll probably get to the B license during the first stream. I won't jump in there straight away. I'll do it if it's required to do any racing, but if there's some racing we can get in first, I'll do it after that. But yeah, I'm likely to get through that in the first stream, I think. Especially if, as you say, it's the first ones aren't as difficult, the sort of start of the game. Early licenses aren't too challenging. I'd expect to get through that on Friday. Well, at least I've gained some places, even if I did get then punted onto the gravel. Fastest lap, 53 seconds. Not mine, I mean, the fastest lap. Some of these cars in front really aren't making the most of the circuit. Don't know how they were faster in qualifying then, because I didn't do... Actually, no, that was my old qualifying. I did probably do that badly. Oh, no. got tyre on the grass. That's not good. That's not good. You're watching the HSG... I think that's what you mean, HSG video the other day. He hasn't played it yet, has he? I think he was going to do a lot of that to try and progress. I know he wanted to kind of get XP and credits early on, so they could make videos. Yeah, I set a 54 now, so if I could do a 54 in qualifying, I'd start sort of mid-pack. We might come back to one of these later in the stream. That might be enough sport mode for one night, as we're just doing a sort of relaxed final stream. Don't want to do too much competitive racing. Well, competitive. Not really, but... That's true. Yeah, I have pre-ordered that. It's slightly a shame, because I want the nice edition, but I don't necessarily want them to give me... I kind of wish... Like, I would like those credits further down the line, but it'd be kind of nice to start out with nothing at the beginning. It'd be nice if at a certain level they then dumped all of those credits in your account. Because, like, this, by the time I've got to this stage in GT Sport, for example, I'm just after the 20 million cars, which, yes, a million won't necessarily go too far towards. But it'd be nice if you had to do a bit of saving and buying cars before they gifted you all that money. But anyway. I'll probably keep it saved for... if it is required to buy any cars for races or anything. You get 100,000 with the standard as well. Okay, that's not too bad. Right, I think we should have reached the daily workout. So we'll go and check that, and then I'll paint up a car and quickly run through the upgrade system. What do we want? Probably the Jag. That is a Jag, right. That is a Jag. Ooh, hang on, is that green? Or is it just black? It looks very dark green. Right, let's have a look. Let's find something I don't mind tuning. Something I've got two of, maybe. Start right at the bottom. Okay, let's pick something not very interesting. Do I have to go to home to modify? I can't even remember where you modify a car. There we go. You go in here and then you basically just... Well, you can already, without doing anything, whack the power up and the weight down. Wait, was that... I never trust the weight reduction. Do I put the weight reduction up, as in... No, you do put it down. I always get confused. I always think you should put it up for more weight reduction, if that makes sense. But you're actually lowering the weight. But it's got a really stupid system where you basically just buy upgrades like that. You don't upgrade individual parts. And it now has 280 horsepower. It's ridiculous. Hello Elf, thanks for joining the stream. In a minute I'll go and paint a car of your choice, because I know you have opinions on what should be painted. But first of all, you can help decide what we paint on the Swift. Then I'll let you pick a car. What do we reckon? Look, we have many options. Or, we can just go through them all. Actually, I know what Elf will like. Hang on. Once I flick through all of these, which is compulsory, he'll like this. Look, they're all genuine paint names. Which is a really cool feature. I love that they do that. Look, we've got Giallo. These are only the colours I've bought, by the way. There are many other colours in the game. Elf logo. Do you know what? That might be actually in here. I'm guessing Giallo Modern is the colour you would go for. It's not quite, well, that's triple yellow, but I don't think it's Giallo Triplo Yellow, or whatever the Ferrari colour's called. Okay, right. Now, this is quite interesting. Actually, I should show this for anyone who hasn't seen the paint editor. I'm just going to use the back as an example, because this is also improved. Body. Oh, right. Add layer. Rear. And you can go on brand A to E. So we might even have... And these stickers are all pre-made, which is cool. There might even be an elf one. Look. Yeah, I can't wait for GT7. I'll do candy paint in a second. But the really cool thing about this, look, you know how on racing cars it's often mirrored? You have a sort of sticker here, and there'll be another one the other side. So what I can do is put a sticker there, and then go... duplicate on reverse, and it literally mirrors it. It's the best thing ever. Anyway, I'm getting very excited about this. This will be even cooler in 7. Oh, you're asking Elf. Elf doesn't have a PlayStation. Suzuki Swift with elf stickers, there you go. Candy paint. Okay, hang on. Yes, you can filter by. What's the first one? Candy Metallic. Many nice colours. Oh, I didn't actually mean to pick that. Maybe we should. There's dark candy as well, isn't that? Maybe that's what I just went on. I think it's just those two in candy, but there's all sorts. But there is a... it's not a very nice yellow. I know, it's amazing on here. Hang on. And they're not even just those ones. There is, bonnet. Sure, let's add a layer on the bonnet. It's not even those ones. There's then... So these are the real world ones. Brand logo. And then you also have ridiculous made-up logos if you want to put something else on your car. And also, this, I don't actually know what I've imported, but you can upload stickers on the internet, and then they're here in game when you come on the game, which is a really, really cool feature. They're all ancient, so... But yeah, no, it's really cool. Pink. Right, let's go with pink candy on this, then we'll go and pick another car to paint up. Or, there's, these colours. Anyway. That one. P4, I think, is technically purple. Sure. Save. Oh no, yeah, the livery editor, and you have to remember, this was the first Gran Turismo that had a livery editor, so this is literally their first attempt at it. I mean, that might be the difference. This game came out in 2017, and Forza's paint system's been the same since the Ice Age, so since Motorsport 1, hasn't it, pretty much, which is like 20 or something years old. I might go in and play about with livery editor for an entire night if anyone would want to see that. I will end up spending hours placing one stripe, although the system in here does make it easier to mirror things, but I will get carried away and forget to read chat if I do that. Right. Okay. No, don't sort by... Well, yeah, sure. No, sort by category, because we want to look at road cars, because I don't want to make a livery for a race car, although there are some race cars with cool liveries. Right, let's start at the bottom with the slowest cars. I'm going to scroll through slowly, and then any suggestions of what to paint up next, we will have a play about. Well, mostly just the colour. I'll be honest, let's not get into liveries, but I'll scroll up. But yeah, more than happy to paint anything, unless I've already painted it like a purple. Something that appears to be in standard manufacturer colour. That was my first car, that was the first livery I made. There are many, many cars in my garage. Ferrari drive. Actually, you know what? I know Alpha's going to suggest we paint a Ferrari, so let's just go to Ferrari. We'll paint it, and then we'll take it for a spin. Well, a spinala. What have we got? Oh, the new Ferrari I did win was green. So we've got, well, in order of date, we've got older stuff. Actually, it's not in order of date, is it? That is literally all of them, actually, I think, fit on that page. There you go. Yeah, escapes, I did do that back on here a long time ago when I did some GT Sport videos. I'm guessing you probably want the yellow F50 elf. Do I not have a Group 3 458? I'm surprised. What do we reckon? Which Ferrari should we drive? I think Elf will want us to drive that. 458. Wait, I've got 4, which one? Should we drive the green one because it's a nice colour, or shall I pick a boring colour and respray it? Sorry, stream delay kind of kills the interaction. I do need to see if I can sort that out, but I'm not sure what I can do about it. Yeah, so I'll either repaint one of the silvers or we can just take the green. All of these Ferraris are in Forza, right? I think, apart from that, but I think the rest are all in there. And that's the nicest colour stock, so maybe we should just... Out of the cars I've got, that's my favourite spec. Right. Let's take it for a drive. Where is a Ferrari suitable track? Actually, maybe I should have gone online and gone in another Touristenfahrten. I think maybe we should take it somewhere Italian. No chicane, so we can get up to some speed. Sunset, sure. Then the 512 PB, okay. I'll take that for a spin in a minute. Yeah, it's going to keep me busy for a long time. Which is good, because well, Horizon 5, as fun as it is, has kind of run out of new content, apart from the new cars. So it's just about the right time after that game, when that game's starting to become, well, when it's kind of lost its new excitement. We've got Gran Turismo coming out, which will hopefully keep me very occupied until we get Test Drive. They're all quite nicely spaced. Actually, the games that aren't nicely spaced are Gran Turismo and Grid, but that just means I won't bother playing Grid, because Gran Turismo will be better. It's a very odd-looking sunset. It's basically midday. Oh no, yeah, there's the sun. And the Fiat 500. I'm going to take the Fiat 500 around Le Mans like I did in the review of it, where I got it onto 2 wheels. That was very fun. Right, what speed are we going to do down here before it asks us to brake? Remember, no chicane. 185. Oh yeah, there's no footbridge for reasons in this version of Monza. Oh, the 512BB is not in Forza. Is the 458 not in Forza? I suppose it's not. They've replaced it with the Speciale, right? No, 458. It's the 512BB that isn't, I think. Stream delay makes me very confused. By the time I read it, I don't know what's... I think what you're saying is the 512BB isn't in Forza, which is why you mentioned it. It's not necessarily what you want to drive next. But it is a cool car, so we could drive that before the 500. Yes, I think I understand now. The 458 is the car you wanted me to drive. The 512 you mentioned because it wasn't in Forza, and you want me to do the Fiat 500 next. I think I've figured it out. Yes, I should know this is in Forza. Can I believe that the Celica that was in GT7 is a 95 model that was last seen in GT2, which was then replaced with a 98? Why have they decided to put the 95 back in then? Wait, but the 95 and the 98 both ST205s? Because if so, I wouldn't know the difference, to be honest. Apart from the year. That is quite interesting, but not the car I'm most excited about. Right, at the end of this lap we'll go and hop in the Fiat 500. Yes, indeed, Elf. Unfortunately, he can't play this game either because he doesn't have a PlayStation. Yeah, that would be interesting. I remember you said that you were kind of wondering if the rally version would be returning as well last stream. That would be cool. I even have a Fiat 500 that I painted. Where's Fiat? Oh, which one did you mean? The new? I take it you mean the old one. Because that's just cooler. Oh, it's upgraded. Okay, let's... Even upgraded, it's only 49. A video on F8 Tributo and the GT Black Series. I have kind of got that as a plan. The idea is I'll do a bit like the Forza reviews. I'm going to do, well, sort of thing I do for when the new car comes out in Forza. I'll ideally do that for most of the interesting new cars. Those two are currently at the top of that list. So I will be kind of reviewing those. The new one? Okay. Interestingly, we have a Fiat 500 and an Abarth 500 in here. But sure. Oh no, not a race. Actually, sure. Circuit de la Sarthe, noon. Garage cars, this. Oh no, we want the difficult one. Because AI are all easy in here. This is going to be fun. Again, I'm missing everything because of stream delay. Make it pink. Sure. I will, but we might have to race first. Then we can do another race when it's pink. How about that? Oh yes, that's cool actually, yeah, the McLaren F1 race car. I will potentially do a video on that. I know it's not new, so that might be... That's probably what I'll do. Any new cars that haven't been in anything before, I'll review first. Then potentially I'll review some returning cars further down the line if people seem to be enjoying them. Oh god, it's 3 laps, okay. We make it pink and then we go somewhere... Well, we... somewhere shorter than that. Which pink? The same as the... Same colour that I did with the... We also have this colour picker as well as the manufacturer colours, by the way. But should I make it the same colour as the other pink? As the... Or should we make it pink? Oh yes, the Prius. I will add that to my list. Morning, James. Thanks for joining the stream. I will put that on there. And anything else I find. Fiat... Oh. Does it say Fiat pink or flat pink? Fiat pink. Which colour's Fiat pink? You mean make it look like... Isn't that basically that colour? I don't have a Fiat pink. I mean, we have many other colours. And the DeLorean, yes. That's definitely on there. Even though I reviewed the Forza one quite recently. But yeah, after it's out, that's certainly something I'll do. Not quickly, it'll probably only be one review a week or something, but we will get them out bright. As in one of these, or one of the colour palette ones? I think there are bright pinks in here. Is it brighter than that? What about that? Okay. It's brighter than that. Is it more like that then? Yep, Black Series and F8 Tributo are top of the list because they're brand new. I'll do the brand new ones first and then the returning faces. But those ones Elf really wanted to see as well. And of course the Infinity. Not Infinity, Genesis. That definitely needs reviewing. What do I reckon? I think that's the brighter one. I have, or are you asking James if his is pre-installed? I'm sure it will be. Mine's all ready. I started it off, I deleted an old F1 game after the previous stream and set it re-going again, so it was all done by the time I came on tonight, but... It will do. It's a Fiat 500 and it is pink. Right. I think we'll go for somewhere more like Tsukuba, shall we? And then we'll have thoroughly gone through the livery editor and paint options on this game. And we'll go and do something else. Of course, I think I've already done this. But sure. But yeah, I'll have to find a, similar to how I do on Forza, I'm going to have to find a circuit that we want to run all of them round as a comparison. Maybe Trial Mountain or something iconic. Actually, maybe not something that long, because I need to run 5 laps to make it kind of fair, so that every car has a representative time. Great thing about the Fiat 500 is whatever colour you paint it is then on your dashboard. Though that white, like, this colour of plastic is going to go all horrible and manky. Anyway. Start your music rally, so you want to mute it? Sure, I'll just launch it as is, but if I need to I can mute game audio quickly in OBS. But I will go into settings and turn all of that off as soon as I can. Hello, fake GT86. You are no match for my Fiat 500 Lounge, which is literally the model name. Oh, the lean is amazing. No, I'm not doing 3 laps. I'll do 1 lap as a drive, but I won't do a 3-lap race because that'll take years. No worries, Crazy Crib. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you hopefully on Friday for some Gran Turismo 7 if you aren't too busy playing it yourself. Oh, the new Z. That's a good point. I'll put that on the list. Is the Chaparral new, or is that... That's returning, isn't it? So that'll be on my... That'll be slightly lower on my list on my returning cars, but I'll put those in. But I'll be having a good look through the car list on... Well, during Friday's stream partly, but I will be going through it quite carefully and picking cars that I want to review as time goes on. We've got until Test Drive comes out to review cars, it's fine. When you get a Fiat 500, also paint it pink. Yes, all Fiat 500s in Gran Turismo 7 must be pink. We must make this a thing. Also, somebody pointed out a very good thing the other day. You can't pan the camera around on here. Well, someone. You and Karen, to be exact. Was doing a video about Gran Turismo 7, and he pointed out you can't pan the camera, which is something I'd never really considered. You know, in Forza you can just spin the analog stick round and pan your camera around. He was saying how static it was in Gran Turismo, which is quite a good point. It'd be nice to have at least the option to spin rather than just look back. Hello, Peugeot. Goodbye, Master. This is also an excellent example of the AI being dreadful. You can just sail past them all in a Fiat 500. Classic Ferrari. He's not even going to put up a fight. Come on. Oh, there's an invisible wall there. That's interesting. Stop you cutting the corner more than that. Sounds like a GT7 enjoyer problem. Yes. I really hope they change that. I don't actually mind it too much, but... Two J's returning from GT6. I do remember driving it or seeing it in older Gran Turismos. So that'll be what. So it's getting a bit complicated now. I'll review the new cars first, and then the more recently it's been in the series, the further down my list it'll go. I'll be looking at older returning cars and returning standard cars that have been upgraded. Because if it was in GT6, it was already premium, right? I think. Maybe. New Z versus GR Supra, that's interesting. If they're similar performance, I might do that. Oh, right, that was the final lap. Well, we got on the podium in a pink Fiat. It's not bad going. Are there new racing cars from popular brands? Usually there's Group 3 and Group 4 versions of many of the other cars that are already in there. Like there's a Group 3 Genesis for reasons. So usually they make their own races. I'm not sure what new ones are coming. The old BMW liveried F1 GTR Longtail is coming back. That's a cool one, but I don't know of new racing cars, if you see what I mean. I think most of the new stuff's road cars. Right, then the question is, when's the next... Can we get into one of the others, or shall we go and see what... There's a Group 4. They're longer races. We don't really want to do a long race. 2J and McLaren have been made premium. Okay, they weren't. So yeah, if they were standard previously and they're now premium, I might do that once I've got through some of the new cars. Free run. Let's see if we can just find a nice relaxed. What's the point of a speed limited one? Drifting. No F1. It's a problem with free run, they're all too strict. Let's not worry about that. Maybe we should buy another car. Yeah, there should still be a Horizon 5 stream on Sunday. I'll try and keep those running. I was considering streaming Gran Turismo instead, but I think we'll keep the Sunday as a weekly open lobby, just so that everyone can still join up. But starting on Friday, Wednesday and Friday will both be Gran Turismo streams for a little while. What do we reckon? Actually, don't we have the really cool, no, we only have the Vision. I thought they had the cool Alpha. That's not in here, is it? But yeah, no, I'll definitely keep that, because most of my Discord server and people who watch and everything are Forza based rather than Gran Turismo based, so we'll keep the open lobby so that everyone can join. Everything's so expensive on this game. Maybe I should just finish up with one of the longer. Sure. Or did I say I was going to... At some point I said we might do circuit experience or something, but... You know what, I'm just going to go in and do... I'd probably prefer to race Group 4, because otherwise it's... Oh no, it's a stupid track. Oh no, Nürburgring 24 hours, that's even stupider. Okay, let's do some Group 4, just to finish up with. Okay, drive the Fittipaldi, and after this race I might give those a quick final drive then. Which car's good in Group 4? Oh, Renault's usually a good bet, isn't it? But no, that's a good point. I hadn't considered that there was a couple of cars not coming forward. Right, I don't think I've got time to do a whole lap. But yeah, I don't think this will take... What have we got left? Half an hour. Yeah. But I will make sure I drive those. That'd be quite a good way to finish up right at the end of the stream. Perfect. Start. Like I say, I don't think we've got time for a lap, and I don't even know my way around. It's been so long since I've driven this circuit. And everyone else will probably have picked whatever the best car is, which I don't necessarily know. I remember this being good. This is why I went for GT4, not GT3. It's been a long time since I've driven anything on here. Or anything fast. No worries, James. Thanks for stopping by while you could. Hopefully catch you in Friday's stream for a little bit on GT7. If you're not, you'll probably be busy playing it yourself. But yeah. Thanks for stopping by, James. Hopefully you enjoy Gran Turismo 7, which will probably be out before the next see you in chat. It's all very exciting. I remember track limits on that corner is generous. This car drives so nicely. Whoa. It's so controllable, and if you enter a corner too fast, you can just shave off the speed. This is not going to be a good lap, but... No, please let me finish the lap. I at least want a time on the board. Come on. There we go. At least we've got a time. There we go. Yeah, exactly. GT7 will keep me occupied until that, I think, but Yeah, they're nicely spaced out. Horizon 5, GT7, TDU. Then I suppose we wait to hear more news on Motorsport 8 and Need for Speed. Guess those will be the next ones. Unless there's a surprise entry of the Crew 3 all of a sudden. But yeah, no, these are the big ones. Forza is, well, there's been a few of them recently, let's say. Gran Turismo and Test Drive, it's just been such a long time, Test Drive particularly, that they are quite big. Well, hopefully. They're the ones... I'm increasingly excited as we go forward for Horizon 5, then Gran Turismo, and then Test Drive. Anyway. Let's not worry too much about Test Drive yet. Let's try and enjoy Gran Turismo 7 first. I didn't even see my qualifying time. I'm guessing it was very bad. It'll be interesting to see where I start. I didn't pay attention. Warm-up completed. Excellent. Right, let's go final race and then we'll just give those two disappearing cars a quick test drive. Crossing fingers for a week 1 update. Possibly. And hopefully if all's well they won't need to, but... yeah, hopefully they keep the update support there, as much as they did with Sport. Okay, I was second to last. Interesting. I think at this level it doesn't actually matter which car you go for, it's only at, like, the real top end of races. It's important. Oh, it's only 3 laps. Which means people will be absolutely sending it. I was expecting the guy behind to do that to me. I've accidentally killed somebody. I am very sorry, other Renault. That was bad. You're going to go past Mr. Audi. Actually, the Audi's good, isn't it? I remember when that got added, it was... an Audi with some bananas on it. Right, well, he kept out of the way at least. Oh, that's good speed round there. Don't turn in, I'm there. What are you doing? Oh. Absolute idiots. That was my fault. The rejoining and spinning bit, not the turning in despite the car being there on the inside. And then turning the opposite way to the corner. He's missed the apex by about 3 continents. I think we should be able to take the Peugeot fairly easily. It's just we're not going to get any further than that. Especially if he does that. One more lap. Not been a great race though. Could have been a reasonable race. That's not how you do that corner. Oh. Slip right off the controller, that's not going to help. I do find you sort of do that on the PS4 controller. I was going to call it a PS5 controller. We're having a bit of a battle at least. Okay, you were just about clear of me when you cut across there. And then he's gone and been slow out of there, although I'm in the wrong gear. No, I should have committed to that inside line more. Not let him turn across me like that. I should have just kept in there. Never mind. Last. Except I wasn't. There was oh yeah, the guy behind me who retired. That wasn't excellent. Right, let's go and test drive these 2 disappearing cars quickly. And then we'll bring an end to the stream. For the final time before GT7, which is too exciting. Right, Fittipaldi. Actually, the Fittipaldi I think drives better than... The F1 car does not drive well, so we'll go with that first. You can find it, it's in Group X, isn't it? Oh, they both are. Where is the... Oh, there we go. Okay. Just a quick time trial. Do we have any Grand Prix circuits? Oh, we've got Spa and Monza. Sure, lap of Spa. Oh, and Interlagos. A lap of Spa in the 2017. Wow, is quite an old car now. Lewis Hamilton's 2017 Mercedes AMG F1 W08 EQ Power Plus, to be exact. Why is it raining? Never mind. We're probably going to crash a lot. I took a lot of cars around Spa, actually. I've got a leaderboard there. How do I use DRS? Never mind. Yeah, I don't think I'll miss this car, actually. This handled really weirdly. Oh, there's DRS. Whoa, I knew that was going to happen soon. Oh. I could have driven back to the circuit. You know how people complain about that central strut on the Halo? There was a big aerial thing in the way before the Halo. What's the difference? You don't even look at it, you're looking at the apex. Oh, you know the thing I said about camera angle, from that camera angle? From all the others you can look around, that's interesting. Maybe that's why I never noticed, I always used to play this from interior. Oh, YouTube compression doesn't look like it's enjoying the rain. It's complaining again that it's not receiving enough frames. I don't know what that's all about. There we go. That was a lap of Spa in that car that we luckily never have to drive again, because it's not very good handling in this game. It's very odd. Right, Fittipaldi should be slightly nicer to drive. Hopefully we can find somewhere that's not raining. category. Fittipaldi's also Group X, right? It's got to be in the black and gold. Right, where do we want to drive this? Sure. Red Bull Ring. Haven't driven there for a while. Daytime. Choose the car. Manual. Oh, it's carbon as well. It's not just black and gold. That is cool. Not sure why the wheel is getting all jittery. What is going on with that? These loading screens are actually really cool, showing you the images and stuff, and then having the actual engine noise on the startup bit. I take it all of that's coming forward. Right, let's get rid of that. Don't that. This track I used for some times as well at one point. Wonder why they're not bringing this forward then. Lots of carbon fibre in here as well. I will do a proper lap on this actually, see how it compares on that leaderboard. Basically, the leaderboards are all done around new circuits when they were added. So cars that came in a certain update, I would take them around the circuit that came most recently. But yeah, in GT7 I'll just stick with one I think, so we get a nice big leaderboard. But I will, of course, if they add tracks I will go and review them, of course. I think, if anything interesting gets added. Here we go, let's do a flying lap. Well, flying is relative. But... better. This car's cool actually. It drives nicely. Of course, there's no track limits actually. We're not in an online race anymore. The slower in and faster out of all of the corners, that's the way you do it. Oh, gone wide there though. No, no, it does not. This track I've only really driven, I'll be honest, well, not recently, but the last time I've driven this was in a Formula 1 car, and this, you can't break that late. We might have to go for another one, that wasn't good. I'm not happy with that. Although, to be fair, when I took cars around before, I only gave them one lap. And that was just extending track limits. Never mind. Let's quit out of this. Leave the time we've set. Because that's not really fair. Oh, well, it's top anyway. Ooh. It's just faster than a Vantage Group 3 car. Interesting. And then obviously faster than all of those. There we go. I think that is going to bring an end to, well, to our road to Gran Turismo 7 series, in fact. And probably an end to, well, GT Sport or any old Gran Turismo games for a while. Well, this technically isn't old yet, I guess, but anyway, that is the last Road to Gran Turismo 7 stream, which means our next stream is Gran Turismo 7 at 7 PM GMT on Friday night. So in, well, 3 days basically. Wait, Spotify's, well, one, it's Swedish, and two, it's that old. Anyway, yeah, I'll be back same time as tonight's stream at 7 PM GMT to play Gran Turismo 7 for the first time ever on Friday. Then on Sunday we'll have the usual Forza Horizon 5 open lobby starting at 3 PM GMT on Sunday. And then next week, Wednesday, I think Wednesday and Friday at 7 PM GMT, I will be streaming some Gran Turismo 7. But there will also be plenty of videos coming from the new Gran Turismo game as soon as it's out on Friday, well, after Friday. But that is going to be all for tonight's stream, guys, so thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll be back with the next stream very soon.